right? I'm going to start. You don't know where this bit's going to go, mate, because I haven't prepared it with you. But like late at night, I was because obviously I've been bedridden because I've been so sick, right? So I've been looking at the things that you look at when you're in bed and you can't, do much else, and that is basically obscure, dark parts of YouTube where you just like fall asleep and it just auto plays 40 videos and you wake up and it's I don't remember, why am I looking at this, and of course porn. And in the comment section of one of these like social justice warrior gets owned videos, I saw the maddest conversation I have ever seen on probably any forum ever.
Not bad.
Right? And yeah, the video was about a teacher, and I think the teacher was trying to teach that the wage gap was real and the kids were owning him and whatever. So the conversation takes place between two people, Alien Industries and Ryan Zinner. Okay. And right, Alien Industries. He starts it off by saying, and the kids he teaches listens to this liberal bullshit. So Ryan Zinner zooms in. He goes, and I don't want children to hear conservative fascist bullshit. I am so fucking tired of fascist Nazis like you. I mean, this guy is immediately...
Reasonable job.
Yeah, just reasonable. All this guy has said liberal bullshit. And it shows the fact that if you criticize liberalism in any way, shape, or form, you will be immediately branded a Nazi. So I'm so fucking tired of fascist Nazis like you telling people who actually educated themselves on who really controls the wealth in this country, what your problems, and the problems, blah, 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 blamed on liberals. And then you can go to the second one here because I expanded it. Because like Andy Main came in and said it would help if you knew what fascism is. So this guy gets some digs in. He's like, look, okay, motherfucker. You want to play ball?
He's ready to go, man.
Yeah, like literally, he came into this YouTube comment section ready to rumble, mate. Well, this is where we play I win, you lose. What a great game. A fascist government is an extremist right-wing government that imposes harsh economic and social agendas on the nation. For example, labor unions are excluded from the workplace. Workers no longer have the right to organize and go on strike and demand higher wages and benefits. There is also misogyny imposed on the nation. You won't find this in any definition of fascism, by the way. Women are expected to behave a certain way. Assaults and stereotypes against homosexuals and transgenders, also not in the fascist doctrine. Also transvestites. National security has proliferated immensely. Police forces are militarized, and there is manipulation of the media. Sounds like the Third Reich, huh, motherfucker? One more thing. You opt out of Social Security or any kind of social insurance. Don't expect any assistance from the government in time crisis. Presumably means in a time of crisis. Is that clear? Well, listen, right? Alien Industries is fucking pissed off, mate. He is fucking really pissed off. And just watch this. I am tired of fucking low-life cunts like you calling people Nazis. Is that all you have, you fucking simpleton? You're a disgrace to the human race, you fucking cunt. And what's worse is you think I'm fucking young, stupid American twat like you. I'm 40 and probably worked harder in my years of self-employment than you have ever done in your entire life. That's the problem with fucking stupid liberals. They think everybody against them is stupid and Republican or socialist, fucking Nazi, fascist. I don't even know where he's going with that. You really have been brainwashed by your peers. It would seem you are triggered. Go play on the freeway or go to your pro-liberal safe space like all the other George Soros-funded libtards, fucking queers and anarchists. Again, fuck you and your mother. You did not sacrifice fuck all for me, as I don't even live in America. The problem with assumption is it makes an arse out of you, not me. Fucking little cunt. 3 exclamation marks. But then he wades in. Right? Like, again, this guy came to rumble. And he says, Ryan Zinner, University, former airman at United States Air Force, studied liberal arts. Is this you? Lol, fucking liberal cunts like this guy are brainwashing the next generation to keep their jobs. What a joke you are. So we can go to the next one. So, right? Oh, we'll ignore the Andy. Oh, no, we can do this. We can do this, actually, because this is interesting. He hasn't even addressed the elephant in the room, that this Alien Industries guy's just doxed him because he's on a YouTube comment section using his real name.
Yeah, bro.
Right, and calling people Nazis and talking to people like that. Which naturally doesn't excuse this guy putting this comment up there. And maybe we'll bleep this out or blur it out or something. I don't know. But I'm going with this. So he goes, Andy, let me tell you something, my friend. I agree with conservatives. The millennial generation is a long-term generational war. Oh, yes. Those of us who think a social democracy is the best way into a social democracy, we are at war. We're at war with people who want to preserve a dying but defiant way of life. It's going to get ugly. It's almost like a civil war. I mean, I don't know who's he talking on behalf of it. And what's crazy is if it is that guy and he's a former military dude who then went to study like liberal arts, or did he study liberal arts and then go in the military? Like, I don't even know where this guy is. Like, he's all over the place. We are absolutely determined to move the country away from a republic and turn it into a democracy. There are 60 million of us. You can't stop us all. We are determined to initiate pro-labor union laws, eliminate sub-minimum wage laws so learning disabled people can get a full wage. We intend to strengthen social security. We want a single-payer healthcare system. We want the student loan debt gone. We want to lower the retirement age. We want to get tax rates back to what they were under Eisenhower. Yes, my friend, we are at war and we're going to win. Why? Because I guarantee you many Latin Americans, especially Brazilians, Italians, Spaniards, want their share of the pie. Cheat them, we'll see. And it was probably at that point, Sam, I realized that guy's fucking demented.
Yay.
Yeah, it was probably then, right? Let me just see. Yeah, okay, good. So, Alien Industries comes back, right? Triggered, motherfucker. I owned 2 houses before I was 20. Why? And still have all my hair, you fucking cunt. I would fucking pound you into the ground like you were a matchstick. I benched 200 pounds before breakfast and 6 feet for almost 280 pounds. You are a twig with the intelligence on par with a penguin. You are a fraud and a cunt to boot. Again, fuck you, your mother, father, and everybody you know, you skinny weed of a human. There hasn't been a full stop yet, Sam. This guy is just, mate, he's just free typing at this point, right? You may look like one on the outside, but you're just an empty shell with a 1-cent coin rattling around inside. Now go to the airport, jump on an aeroplane, and fly your shitty ass to Australia. You would last 5 seconds out here, you twat, hiding behind his PC, threatening people just like all the other libtards with no moral high ground, and most likely still lives with mommy. Go have a cry, cunt. Trump won. Your side lost. Get the fuck over it, cunt. And then he comes back again. This is where it starts getting good, Sam. Oh, and did I mention I belong to a bikey club?
It doesn't sound as good when you call it a bikey club, does it?
No, it doesn't. It's not.
Like bikies.
It's not as intimidating, is it, Sam? Like, is it? What are you, bikey? But maybe they do say that in Australia, and it does mean something completely cool. But I just don't think that's very. Biker sounds way harder.
Yeah.
Like way tougher. Right? Did I mention I belong to a bikey club with many chapters all around the world? Now I know who you are. It will be easy for my chapter brethren in Miami to track you down and make you dig a shallow grave.
Reasonable.
Tick tock, tick tock. Have a nice day. Now you're here. Comes back again. You got nothing, bitch.
He's so chimney.
You got nothing, bitch. Bring it, twat. I'm not scared of you. I've had hits on me before. No, why? No one's trying to hit you. This guy's not going to. He's not hiring a hitman, is he? Right? And guess what? I'm still here, cunt. Nice try, ex-Air Force bitch. I'm ex-Legion. They don't just take anybody. I presume he means French Foreign Legion. They don't just take anybody. And now I have 3 passports and I'm multi-skilled in finding people like you. This guy's Liam Neeson from Taken.
I know what.
I have a certain set of skills. Oh, a neighborhood, kids, does not make a gang. I belong to a club with thousands of foot soldiers and 1%ers to do my work. You are going to be scared very soon. I promise you that. Then he comes back again. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Do you hear that? That's the sound of life passing you by. All right? So Ryan's in it. Pretty soon, you'll be in jail. Lol, don't think so, cunt. Pretty soon you will be in a shallow grave begging for your shitty life. TikTok. Why a shallow grave? Like, if you've got the time, put them in a deep grave. Okay. I just reported your comments to law enforcement. And then this is where it gets interesting. Alien Industries comes in and goes, I can send another email to call them off. All you need to do is apologize. Very simple. Zinner, you threaten my life. Law enforcement is on the way. Alien Industries. Oh, you do realize that YouTube has no jurisdiction outside of the US? I mean, YouTube has no jurisdiction whatsoever. With the YouTube police, right? YouTube has no jurisdiction outside of the US, and all they can do is maybe ban me or give me a community breach mark. Been there, done that, dickhead. What are you in for? Community breach mark on YouTube, mate? Fucking hell, I'm not gonna... Definitely not going to fuck him in the shower. I'll just start another channel and fuck with you even more. How about your threatening comments to cut my nuts off? Where is your gang now, cunt? So here we go. You go your way. I'll go mine. You are just... So Alien Industries comes back. You are just a scared little prick making threats first. And if and when YouTube even get round to looking into it, they will see you as the instigator. Good luck in the next few days. I'm still waiting for that apology. You first. Nothing. You blame liberals for your problems? Question mark. So now we're at the reasoning stage. There's a little bit of fear entering the mind of Mr. Zinner, right?
He somehow thinks that this bikey gang is actually going to come and put him in a shallow grave.
No, but let's just weigh up the life this guy's had. I mean, I thought I had some good stories. This guy owned 2 houses before he was 20, is a 40-year-old, self-employed, independently wealthy biker, former biker, who survived mob hits on his life. I thought Chopper Reed was dead, mate. Who's this cunt? Yeah. So he comes back. You really have not got the grasp of social media. Hundreds of people threaten people every day, and cops 12,000 miles away on the other side of the world have better things to do. Plus, under our country's law, you have no leg to stand on. TikTok. Maybe you should realize that threatening people and calling them names like Nazi fascists only works on young, stupid Americans like you. Now, I'm going to have a few beers and wait for my email reply. 4 exclamations mark. And I might just get back into Facebook, you balding fuck. I mean... What a mad threat that is. Might just open my Facebook again. So look at this for the ultimate act of cuckdom. Well, I guess if I wish to be left alone, what do you propose? And then tries to talk to him about just something else. Tell me why in Australia then unions are so big and the minimum wage is $70.21. Don't try and be my friend. TikTok, apologize now before I can't stop the course of action you have chosen with your pathetic comments to threaten me. Have you had guns in your face with a crazed idiot telling you you're dead? Well, I have. And I've been shot in action. Nothing. Because that was the other thing. He was French Foreign Legion. Forgot that. Oh, yeah. Nothing you will do except apologize. We'll end this now. Zinner. So Zinner tries... He tries to hold his nerve here. Like they're in a game of fucking forum chicken, right? I'll apologize when you apologize. For what, dickhead? Don't insult my intelligence. Right? So then you looked into me. You're an Australian? Well, I talk to Australians all the time. Even they admit we're fucked up and we got a shit president, so I want an apology. TikTok. Oh, look. Just got confirmation. Just there, then. An email.
Just said, I'm doing him now about shallow graves.
Just imagine that though as well. Like, I'm going to get a hit on you. Let's do it by email. Yeah. Like, just send me that time-stamped email. Yeah, I'll kill him, but the police will never crack that one. It's go time, cunt. So look, Zinner absolutely pussies it. I guess I have to admit defeat in this time. You outdid me. I guess I have to apologize to save myself. Do you agree? Well, I guess I do apologize then, right? So do you think this is all over, Sam? Mate, there's still twists and turns left. It's beyond a joke. Problem solved. I will call the dogs off. But I'm not your enemy. You have just
I'm just trying to kill him in a shallow grave, but you'd be my enemy, like.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'd probably think you're my enemy, but I'm not your enemy. And Nazis don't exist under any government. I mean, apart from the Nazi ones.
Yeah.
The world wants change, and anybody over 30 years of age will know how great America was before Bush and Obama fucked it all up. And Bush was not liberal, but Republican. Any Republican trying to change the history of America for good has been assassinated for it. One of the many reasons history is not a lesson taught in schools today. We are all human. It is. I'm going to say
it definitely is.
Definitely went to history class when I was at school. Right, and he said, I'm personally sick of war, as many of my friends died, blah, 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 blah. Right, whatever. So Ryan Zinner, where can I find you? All right, don't know why you asked that. One more thing, my Aussie friend, before we depart from this venture. Not a venture, just a mad...
yourself.
Yeah, just a mad forum argument with you shitting yourself. If you think capitalism is great and liberals are your enemy, ever heard of the War of 1914? 60,000 Aussies died at Gallipoli. A whole generation of Britons did not return, and there was nothing to do. Nothing. World War I and II. Greed. Well, until our next debate, I bid you farewell.
Fucking hell.
Mate, not over. Well, it comes back. Well, I reread your comment. Tragic, isn't it, though? A whole generation of young men in 1914 that could have advanced democracy and labour education or whatever was destroyed. And then he goes, you have no reply? Like, just leave it here, Zinner, right? You shithouse. Just leave it, yeah? You got fucking wrecked on a forum. You believed that a guy who was in the French Foreign Legion, the fucking Hells Angels, you know, all of this was going to come and kill you all the way from Australia via email. Just walk away, like, you know what I mean? You've been absolutely fucking owned. You have no reply about the War of 1914. You know why? Because I am right. This is liberals. They just can't leave it. You know it. You should be on the side of the Labour Party. Well, I tell the truth, I can't tell a difference between your Labour Party and Liberal Party since you both insist on Labour. You have no answer? Amazing. Just amazing. One thing the Air Force taught me was intelligence prevails. No reply on 1914. You threaten me all night, but once I bring up 1914, you have no response. So now, right, Alien Industry does give a reply about Gallipoli, right? And it's a, reasonable one. You can go read about Gallipoli yourself. I won't read the comment here. Ryan Zinn, I ask again, where can I find you on Facebook? What is your name? Do you disagree that World War I was fought over wealth after all the evidence? Question. As you know, a whole generation of Britons failed to return from 1914. Australia, the same thing, question mark. And then they go. Then again, they start talking about American history. Look at all of this. So now they're having like a civil conversation, right? This is when I started to realize that they're just too mentally ill. I mean, like, obviously I realized that. Yeah, but this is mental, right? So we'll ignore the bit where we start talking about the Singapore government and troops and training and 9/11 and all of that stuff. And he goes, so you can see that fighting will never change things. And just shouting Nazi fascist every time someone disagrees with the liberal policies and lack of transparency does not change anything, but it does widen the divide between the world and create more disharmony. That is a sensible comment. That is a sensible comment. You just said you're going to put someone in a shallow grave. Yeah, but it's a sensible comment. And then he follows it up with, I'm not on Facebook. It's controlled by Zionist globalists and is highly censored. Quit 4 years ago and I don't watch TV either. Right? And then he explains how he found him. And he said all he had to do was Google your name. Right? And he said, what you need to realize that Trump is not part of the old boys club like Skull and Bone Society or Bohemian Grove Satanists. This guy reads InfoWars. And is fighting every move they make to keep control of you and only wants freedom of America and give you what you need. He only used the Republican Party to get his foot in the door. And then, right, are you saying you intend to intrude on my private life? Mate, he's just posted your fucking name, what college you went to and everything. And then he goes, after all, my greatest wish is for people to leave me the hell alone. Maybe don't antagonize them on the internet. There's some scary people out there, right? And look how it ends here. So What do you suggest I do
I
to
got
protect
it.
myself?
You missed a banger line though.
Oh, where?
He said, "You must forgive me, though. Although you must forgive me,
Yeah.
although I am slow to comprehend info, eventually catch on." So
yeah, very slow to comprehend info. So he comes down here, right? And he says, "Don't use your real name online. It was as easy as cut and paste into Google. Top listings are usually Facebook accounts. Your name is unique, and it took me 3 minutes to find your details. I have no need to intrude on your private life at all. And yes, the Australian government is being infiltrated by Muslim groups and idiots playing into this culture. So Facebook's controlled by the Jews. Australia's controlled by the Muslims. There's nowhere to go anymore." And he says here, like, I don't enjoy living in fear. What should I do? Should I change my name? Right? And then he just goes, "You're starting your shit again. Just one email and my dogs will remove you permanently. The choice is yours, mate. I simply stated how easy it was to find stupid cunts like you." And lo and behold, the argument started up again. And nothing was resolved that day. Is that the maddest maddest conversation you've ever seen on the internet?
that is pretty mad.
I have literally never seen anything like that in my life. So, pretty mental.